Okay, we should be up and running, hopefully. So we'll start off with a bit of an audio test. G'day Ultimate, how are ya? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to a very overcast, cloudy, grey looking Hervey Bay. So I've got some good news, Ultimate. I've got my 70 to 200. So I'm going to have a bit of an experiment today. There's some pelicans over on the shore on the other side. If I'm game, I might walk through the water and try and get to them. There was an osprey just fly past, which I got. There are a couple of wild people down here that you can probably see in the corner of the screen. So let me know what the audio's like and see what we can do on a grey overcast day. Black and white is what we're going to do, basically, is black and white. Audio good, Tar, thank you. So I've got Kerry and Peter out with me today. So Kerry and Peter are over there. G'day Leslie, how are ya? G'day Pam, welcome to a grey Hervey Bay. So I know if we get any people that watch my last video, hang on, there's a bird. Is that a tern? I think it is a tern. Where'd it go? Oh, come back. Yeah, the people that watch my last video, when I said I always bring the weather and I can turn on a sky whenever I need to, that's proof that I am full of shit. Perfect photography weather and the favourite lens, yes, 70 to 200. No extender on it, so it is just a straight out 70 to 200. I'm going to try some telephoto panos with my tree, because I did some the night we were out, Ultimate. I got some like telephoto long exposures out on that little tree, and they turned out really nice. So something I've never tried here. I've never tried using the telephoto to do a panorama. My biggest issue is I am very close to the tree. Let me just show you exactly how close we end up with this. So this is at 70 mil, and look how much of the tree's framed up. So to do a pano, I'm going to have to take a lot of shots or just move back further, which I can't move back. G'day Jason, how are you? Looking forward to seeing this live in 2 weeks' time. You're coming up. Good news. That's exciting. So 2 weeks. So you'll be sort of towards late February. Yeah, good. Looking forward to it. Badger's Burgers are still good. You'll be very happy to know that Badger's Burgers still make the best burgers. And hopefully the weather is good when you come up. It's been a bit like this for the last few days. We've had a bit of rain around. It's been a bit grey and overcast the last few days. Very windy, good windsurfing weather. The sky's actually got a really nice blue tint to it at the moment. It's got a really nice blue tint. There's some pelicans out over there, but look, if the light was really nice, if we had some half decent light, I would probably go across the creek to get them. But it's just very flat light. I don't want pelicans in a flat light. So welcome everyone, and leave a thumbs up for Peter and Kerry for coming out here today, trekking through the mud. So let me zoom in a little bit. So there they are over there getting some shots. And we've done some portrait shots. The clouds are pretty. They're actually just starting to look quite nice actually. They have a really nice blue tint to them. They do have a really nice blue tint. So yeah. I knew it was going to be overcast. I knew the sky wasn't going to clear. But look, I just had to get out. I've been on the computer all week editing and backing up photos from last year. I've done like my yearly backup. So I've copied all my photos onto portable hard drives, copied all my videos over. Just trying to get everything copied over before my laptop dies. So just making sure I've got everything backed up, because yeah, I think it's on its last legs, the old laptop. So I'm going PC next. I think I'm done with laptops for now. I'll go PC. More for the streaming side and the video editing. The video editing, yeah, the laptop just doesn't quite handle the video editing very quickly. Who volunteered for the portrait? I did. I volunteered for the portrait. Not a frontal portrait. So yeah, it was a portrait of the tree, and I just went and stood in front of it. That's kind of what we did. It wasn't a portrait of me, it was a portrait of the tree. So let me bring you for a walk. Let's get in nice and close. Oh, hang on. There's some birds in the background coming towards us. There's some birds behind me chattering. What are they? We're actually starting to get some nice light now. I really like what that sky's doing. It's got a really nice blue tint to it. Those birds are coming towards us. All right, I'm going to get some shots of the tree while those birds are sort of near it, and now they're not. Okay, let me just switch over into wildlife mode. Yeah, you're not going to see them on the phone. There they are. You know what? They're geese. I'm going to get a shot, and we might have a go at blending them in to another shot, like all the professional photographers do. If you can't get birds in your shot, add them in. Which, yeah, I don't normally do that, but I'm coming up with ideas for YouTube videos. And the editing videos seem to do all right. A lot of people watch the editing videos. So yeah, let's add some birds in. We'll do that. We'll take a photo of our tree. We'll add the birds above it. So that could make for a good video. Yeah, not something I'd normally do, but we can have a bit of fun by doing some composites. I still haven't done mine yet, but I will. Yeah, the portrait. Yeah, it's yeah, I've got mine. Let me show you. I'm going to turn mine into a pano. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so earlier we had some nice beams of light beaming through. So I'm going to turn these into a pano. So that's the first shot. That's the next one. The next one. The next one. That one, and then that one. So I will stitch them together as a pano. I don't know if that'll be my official portrait shot, but it was an idea. So yeah, I just want to do something different with this tree today. I've got so many shots like this, like what you've got framed up now. I've got plenty of shots like that, like the big wide angle. Oh no, it's bin chicken. Don't get too excited. So yeah, I'm going to try and just do something a bit different today with this tree. So yeah, I've got the telephoto to do some panos, do some telephoto zoom panos. Hopefully some birds come past. I was almost going to bring Ripley out here, but yeah, she's a bit of a handful when I've got to carry everything by myself. Do the Pano Award have a creative category where you're allowed to composite? I don't think they do. I don't think, because I know you have to submit raw files. If they question your images, you do have to submit raw files. So I'm sure you're not allowed to do composites with the Pano Awards. And that's kind of one of the reasons I chose it as well, because it is very much just a photography award. It's no, yes, you can Photoshop your images, but you can't, add in birds or add in things that weren't there. They do have to be natural shots, which is my style. I don't like adding things in. But yeah, I know the Pano Awards, they have included that there is a category for, what do they call it, like industrial type. There's a couple of categories, but yeah, I don't think there is a composite one. I don't think there is. They do keep it very much as as photography and not so much the art side. So, which is, that's composite is more your art, fine art type images, where this is just straight out photos. here comes some more birds. Let's add these ones in as well. Where are they? There. Oh, what am I? I'm all wrong, I am. I switched back to my landscape setting. It's getting very dark now. Where are we at? Let's go down to 1,000th of a second. ISO's at 1000 at 2.8. That's about my limits at the moment. We just don't have light. We don't have light. Oh, what are that? I think they're crows. Are they crows sitting up there in the tree? I think they are. Let me zoom in and have a better look. I think they're crows. Yeah, they are. How'd you go? Get some shots? Yeah.
Some nice shots in there.
The sky had that nice little blue tone to it for a little while there. Yeah, it did. It looked alright.
There's still a little bit of colour hiding behind.
Yep. So where Photoshop comes in is add some colour to it. But yeah, black and whites will look nice on a day like this. That's why if you expose for your highlights and the tree's dark, you just black and white it. And it does look good when the tree's nice and dark and more of a silhouette against the sky. But yeah, the sky's got lots of texture in it, which is nice. From the sky, as in the reflection in the puddles?
Yeah, in the puddles.
Yeah, yep. So yeah, this spot, it definitely does work better down lower if your knees will hold up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will.
But yeah, the reflection is good.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
that's nice. Yeah.
Do you need to change the ISO at all for the leaves, or?
Yeah, look, you can do two things. Number one, I would take my aperture down, even if you get down to around about f8, because you're shooting wide angle, you can probably get away with shooting at f8.
Yeah.
And then you can speed up your shutter speed. So you'll find having a shutter speed of, it is pretty windy. As long as it's up around about a 50th of a second, a 30th to a 50th, that should freeze it. It should freeze it. Yeah. No, so yeah, bump up your ISO. So you're at 1/30th of a second. So if you put your ISO up to 200, that will then double your shutter speed. So you double your ISO, will then double your shutter speed. So now you should be able to go up to a 60th of a second.
Yeah. Oh, gone the wrong
Other way, yeah. Yep. Still a bit dark. So it's just sort of, yeah, a 40th of a second should be enough. If you kind of pick it between those gusts of wind.
Yeah. Like now.
Yeah. But yeah, you definitely want to try and keep those leaves still. Yeah. It's going to be hard on a day like this, unless you sort of bump your ISO right up. And look, shooting on full frame, you could bump it up to 800 and it's not going to be an issue at all. Yeah. Once you get to 1,000, you'll start to notice it, but look, just run it through the denoise, and the denoise will clean it up.
Should I try the 800?
Yeah, try it. And this is when you experiment. Like, experiment on days like this. You know you're not going to walk away with, epic shots. So this is where it's a good day to experiment with settings. And especially with black and white, because having your ISO high on a black and white, it adds the film grain. So it does give it that sort of a little bit of a look. Which reminds me about what Leslie was talking about. Let me bring this camera over closer just in case it cracks up. Let me check the chat. Still haven't done mine yet. Do the pano. I wasn't sure, as a lot of comps have the creative category, where you're allowed to do that in that section only. Plus the raw files are needed too. Yeah, I'll have another look. I'm pretty sure I did see that there was no composites allowed. I think the only thing they kind of did allow was multiple exposure, so bracketed shots and focus stacks. But yeah, I'm sure I did see no composite, so no adding things in. But yeah, I will, and who knows, they may change the rules because I haven't checked it since they announced last year's winners. So once they announced last year's winners, they may go and change the rules. Here comes a heron. Oh, it looks like it wants to land. No, it's going to keep going. It's seen people and bailed. So yeah, I will recheck those the rules. I'll recheck them when I'm sort of ready to start getting my images together. So yeah, I'll definitely go over the rules again, because if I can add birds in, I will. Kerry's making Peter get down in the mud so she can get her shot. So yes, for the people that are in our Discord, we have a little challenge going this week, and it's portraits. We're doing a bit of a portrait challenge this week, which is always a challenge because most of us aren't portrait shooters. Most of us are landscapey type people. So it's always good to try different things. Always good to try everything. That's how I got to be so bad at photography. Try everything. Intentional camera movement, black and white, composites, macro, astro, portraits. Don't do weddings though. Weddings are good fun. I shouldn't say that. Weddings were fun. I really enjoyed doing weddings. They were good. My body just won't let me do them anymore. I used to lay down in the aisle to take shots and yeah, I can't do that. Now that I've got a flippy screen, it'll be a bit easier.
So what are you shooting in, Kerry?
Sorry?
Are you shooting in black and white?
Yeah, there's not much happening at the moment.
Still raw, yeah.
Sort of waiting for something to happen. While Kerry and Peter get their shots. So yeah, my plan is to, whatever I sort of shoot today, will be my next YouTube video. So I think I might do it on a pano. I might do it on a bit of a pano, stitching together a pano, especially when you've got people in it, because stitching a pano with people in it can be tricky. So that could be a good little tutorial on how to do it. Oh, that pelican just stood up. So yeah, stitching panos together, especially when you've got moving subjects. If you've got, not everything is just stationary, can be tricky to stitch a pano. So I'll show you a couple of little tips on how not to just hit the auto button and do it manually. I'm tempted to put the wide angle. I might just get a couple more shots. I'm going to go back behind the camera. Did you two want to get another shot of me in front of the tree? Damn it, they said yes. Okay. That's why I get paid the big bucks, isn't it? Although tonight's a freebie, you should be paying me to go out in front of the tree and be your model. So yes, join the Discord and you'll get invites to come out occasionally. All right, so yeah, like with the one that you had before, Kerry, just give it a little bit more space at either side.
Yeah.
So probably even just zoom out more, even if you get sort of around about that 50 mil. So frame it up again.
That's about 50.
That's 50?
Yeah.
Go a bit tighter. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Yeah, that's about 35.
Yeah. So the key, get down nice and low, so then you sort of get the... I would come over this side as well. Or even here, just sort of next to Peter, because if we can get you two kind of shooting the same way. Okay, and yeah, by getting down low, you'll get that nice reflection all through here. So yeah, Peter's got the idea. That's good. Yep. So I'll stand in the water on that side. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yep. Okay.
Still do handheld at like
So
150?
yeah, you can do handheld. You're all stabilised, aren't you? I'm pretty sure that's all stabilised. Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. All right. So yep, that looks good.
Get down low.
So let me just bring the camera in a bit closer. just so the mic doesn't crack up so much. So we're just sort of lining it up. So I'm going to stand off to the side of the tree here. They're going to get all the reflections from the tree, getting down nice and low. And I'm not going to look at the camera because I don't like looking at the camera. That's why I like to be on this side of the camera. Okay, so am I still in your shot if I stand this way?
You're almost halfway between the edge and the tree, so it's...
Okay, so basically have me balanced out. So if you've got the tree on this side of your frame and me on that side of the frame, have them kind of even.
Yep, you're pretty much in the middle there now.
Okay, good, good. All right. So this is where I suck my guts in, pump my chest out.
On the count, on the
Yep,
count of 3,
yep, go for it.
2, 3.
And yeah, take a few.
You know what would look nice?
If I looked at the camera.
No. You know, I did this the other day.
Yeah.
Tinkering in Photoshop is making your shirt look colour. Like
Oh yes,
putting you in colour.
yeah.
And the rest of
Have the
white.
tree black and white and me in colour. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Don't give it away. Okay, I didn't say that, and so no one's watching. It's okay. So yeah, completely black and white and leave me in colour. But everyone who's watching won't do that. They're not going to steal your idea.
Yeah, I did that with the
One
piggy.
taking the shot.
The piggy's edible.
Yeah. So I'll.
Take your shot, pulling the camera up. So, that's it, and do the silhouette. There, yeah, that's right. Cool. 1 second, change that aperture.
Oh, there's a bird. There's a bird. Let me get an actual shot of me taking a shot. Yeah, good. And the trick with portraits, take shots when I'm not posing, if you know what I mean. So as I take the camera down, even when I'm just looking at my feet, walking through the water, get some water splashing. There's nothing worse than posed shots. So, yeah. They do. So, yeah. I need some birds. I want to go and see those pelicans. Let me face the camera. Do you want to take a shot with me facing the camera?
Well, those rings are going well.
Let me just... All right. Okay. Now you two get out there and let me... Nah, it's all right. I've got plenty of shots of you. What I might even do is, if you two just set up with your tripods.
Moving mine.
Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's good. That's nice. Yeah, good. That's yeah.
The lens just sits up nicely in the sky there.
No, that is nice.
Couple of good shots there.
Yeah, good. And that's it. Just keep firing away.
Yep.
Well done.
What are we doing?
Yeah, what I'll do is maybe just, Peter, if you come over here, Kerry, you stay there. I want to get you either side of the tree.
Okay.
So, yeah, just stand there and probably standing up. So if you can put your tripods up a little bit higher. And what I'll do, let me bring this back a little bit. Now, this is where the mud gets very deep. I literally went knee deep in mud before. So what I'm trying to do is get these two in between the tree. Sorry, the tree in between these two. Hi, Kerry and Peter. Look forward to seeing the photos. That's ultimate. So they're both saying hello, ultimate. Well, yeah, you won't hear. I don't think you'll hear much through my mic now. I've got to move this out of the way so I can get my shot. But yeah, I'll get these two either side of the tree. And I'll try a couple. I'm going to do one at f8. I'm going to do one at 2.8. So I'll do one literally as a portrait. So I'm just going to focus on Kerry and Peter. Oh, this mud is muddy. Oh. Oh wow, that is knee deep. I don't know if I want to be here. No. No. All right, I'm going to give that a miss. Yeah, stay there. I can't get back because the mud just gets so deep. All right, let's have a look. I can probably go back a little bit further. Okay, I'm going to shoot at 2.8. It's too dark. Yeah, so just stand there. Yeah, that's good. All right. Oh, wow. There's a little beam of light coming through over there. Oh, that was hard work. I was literally knee deep then. That wasn't fun. So I'll show you what I got. So just either side. It looks all blown out, but yeah, we're fine. If we look at the histogram, that's a telltale sign that you haven't blown your highlights. So we'll get all that detail back in the sky. God, that was hard work walking through that mud. Yeah, because there's a little, all this water from here does run off, so it gets really soggy right through this bit. That was, yeah, I did. I'll show you. Got a nice photo of the mud as well.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's effective.
So that's just a really shallow depth of field. So that'll make a nice black and white as well. Well, when they look almost black and white on the back of the camera.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
So yeah, just sort of have a U2 frame up the tree.
Yeah. Maybe I should have taken the backpack off.
Ah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look, it's not.
Just for fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just for fun.
Entertainment.
Exactly. Entertainment. That's what this stream's all about. It's all about entertainment. So, no, exactly. Yeah. I want them to be more candid shots than set up. Yeah, there's a little bit of colour starting to come through that sky. All right, might be time to put the wide angle on because we're losing light quickly. Yeah, I'm not going to hang around for blue hour tonight either. So it will be we won't get one, there's no sky at all. So I might switch over to the wide angle. Yeah, the sky's looking all right. Actually, you know what? Can I just get you two to come back here for a second? I will do another pano of the tree. So yeah, if you just sort of come back over this way, like back behind this camera. I just want to get a pano of that tree on its own before it does get too dark. It is going to happen very quickly. I don't want to be at 2.8. Actually, you know what? Let's try one at f5. 70mm, 100th of a second. Yeah, let's try that. Let's just quickly try that. I need to be about here somewhere. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. It's much easier to do panos not wide angle, because wide angle you get that bow. Yeah. So if you can shoot it like at least 35mm up to 70mm for a pano, makes stitching a lot easier. Unless it's an astro shot, then you sort of don't have a choice. Yeah, there's that little bit of light. Do you know what? I'm just going to get I'm going to get more than I need. Certainly dirty in this place. Certainly dirty. Oh, what am I doing? So, pre-focus on the tree. And then, yeah, I need a smaller bag. It's either too big or too small, my bags.
Those pelicans do look closer.
They do, don't they?
Oh, they're all standing up now too.
Yeah. That might be the
All right, I am going to go for a walk. I may drop out the stream. If you see a great big black thing swimming down the creek, yell.
Okay, we will.
I'm going to go and see if I can get these pelicans before we completely lose the light. What's that? I think that's a log. I hope that's a log. I guess that might's going to drop. Alright, the sky looks like it's starting to do stuff. Looks like the sky's starting to do a bit. The sky starting to go off a little. Definitely get my wide angle now. Yeah, the pelicans didn't want to play. Quickly chuck on. Oh, actually, you know what? Do another telephoto. Can't be bothered changing. I've got plenty of wide angle shots here. It's looking okay. I want to get across this creek but not get in the mud. It's a nice shot actually. No, you're fine. I'll come and check the chat in a minute. Let me get this sky while it's doing stuff. Peter off to the side a bit more. Let's do it in portrait style this time. Stop focusing. Alright, can I just get you two to stand up for a second? Just stand up straight and look at the tree. Yeah, good. Yep, thank you. Now I'm going to do a sweep for the sky. So I've taken my shots of those two just standing there. And then what I'll do is do a sweep. And we'll blend them in. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that sky's looking okay. Yeah, this could work. Alright, let me check the chat. Not much happening. Yeah, sorry, I just went for a wander. Let me go back out to wide angle and show you what's actually happening in the sky. We've got a little bit of colour creeping in. So let me bring you over here. Look at that colour. Sort of do want my wide angle now. G'day Linda Rossi, how are you? Hello, welcome. No, I won't yet. I'm going to embarrass them and take photos of them. Don't mind me, I'll just get in your shot for a second. Got some natural photographers in the wild. They're sitting, waiting for the sun to set. If you look closely, you will see that they both have tripods. But we've got to be very quiet, otherwise they will get disturbed and run away. Hello, Linda. Come just at the right time. Yeah, that colour didn't last for long, it just sort of disappeared then. So let me show you what I've got. That's my pano. So there's a photo of the photographers in their natural habitat. and then this is the pano. So I'm going to do like a sweep of the pano without them in it. And then what I'll do is I will add in, where is it? This one. So we'll do a bit of a composite where I'll do my pano without them, and then I'll add them in. I think that'll make for an interesting YouTube video, because the lighting and everything will be the same, and that's kind of the key. If you can get the lighting all the same. Yeah, it's all about getting the lighting the same when it comes to composites. So we'll have a bit of a play with that. Yeah, we're going to lose light soon, so we're definitely not staying for blue hour. Blue hour ain't going to happen tonight. It's too much cloud. And you watch it light up as we drive off. But yeah, I'm actually having a bit of fun just trying different things. I've been to this, I know I said that I wasn't going to come back out here much, but I'm full of shit, because I'm always going to come out to this tree. But yeah, just I thought, you know what, if I'm going to go back to the tree, we're going to do something different. So I've bought the 70 to 200 out here before, mainly for birds. So yeah, let's do some telephotos of the tree. It'll compress the background as well, so the sky's not doing anything. We'll get those mountain ranges a bit more of a feature in the background. Mountain ranges. Okay, here comes the osprey. Come this way. It's not an osprey, it's a heron. Yeah, so it's getting that late that autofocus is starting to struggle a bit too. So I've got a few shots of birds. We'll add them into the background as well. So we're going to have a bit of fun with this next video. I'm going to do some composites. We'll stitch a pano, we'll add in people, we'll add in birds. Yeah, happy days. How you two going? Getting some good ones? Yeah. Do you want me to bring a look at this puddle? There's a shot for you. There's a portrait shot for you. Yeah, black and white will be nice. Black and whites.
Well, I'm going to make your shirt for your clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. What colour hat did I wear? My white one.
I went out to Bamboo Land the other day.
Yeah.
I passed like a cow letterbox and a pig letterbox.
Okay, yep.
And I could just sit in the car and zoom in and take the
Yeah.
picture. But the pig one, like I made it black and white and then just made, because it was pink.
Okay, yep.
Just made that part of the photo pink.
Yep.
Yeah,
When we travelled around on the way down from Cairns, which went for a bloody best part of 2 years, if I'd have known at the start how many different letterboxes.
Oh, really?
Fantastic letterboxes.
Yeah, okay.
That we saw when you get out of the bush in the
Yep.
journey. Oh, that was sensational.
like doorknobs in Italy.
Yeah, just
Windows.
fantastic.
Windows and doors.
But yeah, Bamboo Land, I do want to go back out there. I've only been there a couple of times. It's nice. I do like Bamboo Land.
Well, I went to the pond at the crematorium.
Yep,
or the
yep.
Funeral place.
Yep.
And that's where I got one of the dragonflies.
Oh, okay, yeah, yep.
on the-
That was a good shot, that one.
Yeah, I was really happy with
that
that
was
one.
good.
Yeah.
Because they're hard to get. They're hard to get, dragonflies.
But there was, because I went to do the lilies, and the lilies were pretty much all closed up.
Yeah.
And looked really daggy.
Yeah.
And I spotted the dragonflies and went, ooh.
Yep.
And then got a couple of dragonflies out at Bamboo Land.
Yep.
And there were some butterflies, but butterflies they flutter.
Butterflies are hard. You got to get them when they sit and then just as they take off.
Yeah. And
It's,
they spend more time flying
yeah,
around.
yeah. It is hard to get them in flight. Bit of luck involved getting them in flight.
That's it. You done?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah, I think we're
too
done.
shabby.
Yeah, that's nice. Good reflections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one.
No, that is good.
Should be
That is.
some okay ones in there.
Yeah, this spot's good because you do get that really nice reflection. It's yeah, it is quite
A little
nice.
bit of pink in there.
There is a little bit of colour in there. So this is where, just sort of take note of what the sky's doing.
Yeah,
And yeah, so when you get home, you can, like, you know, there is still orange and pink up there, so you'll be able to bring a little bit of that out.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to like overdo it.
Yeah,
So it
yep,
doesn't
yep,
scream
yep.
colour at you.
Look, sometimes overdoing it can work. It depends on the image. I think.
Like the dragonfly.
Yeah,
was just,
yeah.
I know it was bold, but
Yep. Well,
felt
that's
like
where
it
it works.
worked.
When you've got lots of colour, that's
Yeah.
where colour
yeah,
works.
and I even used like a little bit of the luminosity.
Yep,
as
the
well.
luminosity masking.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep, good. Yeah,
Slow
good.
and steady.
Yeah, that's it. And it's, you know, you'll start to realise that, you know, you'll find an editing style, and then it's not going to work on every image.
No.
Like, you'll find that every time you do a different photo, you need to change your editing style.
Yeah, that happened with the water and the rocks.
Yeah.
There's the sky.
Yep, exactly. When you've got no colour, there's no point trying to add colour in. If
No,
you've got
no.
colour, that's when you can boost it. You can boost colour when you've got it.
Yeah,
But when it's like this and it's grey and overcast, just go the opposite way and take
it
the
had,
colour.
like the blue band at the top, and then it was just white.
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
in the
just
middle,
nothing.
and it's just
Yep,
nothing. It's like,
yep. Yeah. Maybe we can use that in one of my editing streams next time.
Sure.
We'll get one of those flat photos, and
Yeah,
I'll sort of show you a couple of little things that you can do.
Yeah, no,
You know,
that's
you know, you're not going to, as they say, you can't polish a turd. At the end of the day, it's still a turd. So,
exactly.
you know, and you're going to have photos that don't work. I've got thousands of photos that don't work, and eventually you'll sort of learn, push, don't waste time on it.
Yeah,
Don't waste
no.
time and effort trying to get something to work. Oh, how dark is it? Got him. Yep, I got him. So we'll be able to add that in. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we'll do a bit of photoshopping in my next video, and I'll add in birds, and yeah, there's a couple of good ones in there.
Yeah.
God, I'm surprised the autofocus worked. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's pretty dark out here, and the autofocus is
Yeah.
good camera. Yeah.
Have to show you a key ring I got this at the markets the other week.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
I got a little camera.
Yeah. Like the
Finally
colours.
Traded in the Moulin Rouge windmill.
Yep. All right, let's wind it up. So people are probably sitting there, they're just chatting to each other. They're all wishing they were out here with us, aren't you? I bet everyone in the chat's thinking, I wish I had a guy, and that looks like fun. And it was. You should get Kerry and Peter of them reflection in the water taking photos of the tree. Just a thought for the portrait. Yeah, I did get one earlier where I've got their reflections kind of in the water. I'll show you. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Let me go back. Yeah, I haven't really got the reflections in there, but yeah, I know what you mean. So kind of like that, but with a reflection. But yes, we'll do a proper portrait session one day, and we will do a proper portrait session one day and really concentrate on our portraits. We might have to hire some models, because I don't want to be the bloody model.
I've got too many wrinkles now.
That's your challenge. Yes, that is a challenge. Trying to get a portrait with those reflections would be nice. We just quickly set one up. I'll sort of show you what Ultimate's talking about. Can I get you two to just come over here for a second? Maybe put your bags down. Let's do an actual portrait shot.
Camera in hand, or don't worry about
Yeah, grab your camera out. Mate, at least then you'll look like photographers. Hang on, that's going to fall.
Yep. I just need to.
Let me grab that for you.
I haven't got enough hand.
And I'll just... Oh, they should be okay there. Should be okay there. Yeah, grab your camera. So I'll just get you to sort of hold your camera in your hand.
Yep. And I need to ditch the bags.
Yep. And I've got a... See, I haven't even set up my camera for portraits yet. I've set it up for wildlife. I've set it up for sports and action. I've set it up for landscapes. I haven't set it up for people yet. How bad is that? That means I've got to put on like eye detect for people. Ugh. How do I get to eye detect for people? Oh, this is all touchscreen, isn't it? I'm not used to the fancy camera yet. People. Something I haven't done on the... yes, I have. I'm talking crap. All right. So yeah, if you two come and stand like right on the edge of the puddle, and I'll get a reflection. Yeah. So the trick is to get a good reflection. You don't want to be on the sand. You two literally want to be in the water, so there's no sand or dirt in between you and me. So I'm going to go over here. So even if you, let's have a look. Let me frame something up. Let me get down to 2.8. We're at 1/100th of a second. ISO at 1000. Let me go into portrait style. Yeah, so this... That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, good. I've got sand between me and them, but... So if you two just take photos of the tree. So hold it up to your eye, Kerry. Pretend, yeah, that's it. Yeah. And I'll just do one this way as well. Get down nice and low. Yeah, my eye detect isn't working. Like I said, I haven't worked it out for people yet. Haven't worked out a people setting yet. I usually use my wildlife and just sort of switch it over. Yeah, good.
You got something?
So I've got a few stand up and then that way.
Oh, cool.
So see with the reflection?
That's a good one,
Yeah.
The reflection,
So I think that's what Ultimate was talking about. I know she likes to do that with the dogs. Get the get like a really nice reflection. So see if I pass the Ultimate test. There we go. I'm guessing that's what you meant, like having them would have been good with the tripods. But yeah, like I said, we'll do a proper portrait session one day. Where's... And then we get a few that way as well. Messy background, but it is what it... Yeah, I couldn't get right into 200mm without going over to the creek. Has anyone else done their portrait challenge yet? Good question. Has anyone else done their portrait challenge? Well, yeah, who knows? We might even come out again on the weekend and do some proper portraits. I'll get Jade to come along. Jade loved... Well, she used to love people taking her picture. So that could be a go. Anyway, I'm going to wind it up because, yeah, we're not going to get a blue hour tonight. There's no sky. When there's no sky, there's no colour. So thank you to everyone who did pop in. Stay tuned for my next video because it's going to be a bit of everything. I'll do a pano, I'll add in people, I'll add in birds. Yeah, the key is just to have your light even. Have all your light even. Capture it all at the same time, makes it a lot easier. If you're going to do composites, it's all about light to make it look realistic. You don't want to take photos of people in the middle of the day and then put them against a overcast grey sky. So yeah, get all your light sorted first for stitching images. Linda Rossi, nope, I need a model. Yeah, I think we all kind of need. Yeah, we'll see what we can work out with portraits. But yeah, look, that's why it's a challenge. It's a challenge because it's not easy. You got to find a model first. I'm lucky. I had 2 models with me tonight, unpaid models, but they were very cooperative, which was good. All right, I'm going to finish it up. we'll get everyone back before it gets too dark. And yes, hopefully I'll see. I'm planning more live streams. So yeah, the weather's been a bit crappy this last week, so I haven't been out. So yeah, hopefully some more coming up. It's looking good. All next week is partly cloudy. I think partly cloudy all week. So there's a chance that we could get some good skies. All right, I'm going to go and pack up, and I will see you all later. All right, see ya.